I really learned to fight. I mean, looking after myself, protecting my brothers, and things like that. So, you know, I always had to fight for everything I wanted, you know? I really wanted to make something of myself, so I joined the army, went in there, boy, came out a man. If you're good at sport in the army, you can really make life much easier for you. Instead of getting out of bed at 5:30, you get out at 8 o'clock. I just want to get myself sorted out. You know, I had more to offer to society than hanging around street corners.
The first time I met Nigel was at West Ham Amateur Boxing Club. Nigel was there and I kept looking at him, you know, I thought he had lots to offer. I thought he was doing lots of things wrong. But he looked a powerful boy. And we started talking, he started asking for tips, and we went on from there. When me and Nigel started to train, I didn't think he'd stand up to it, you know, really, because it really is hard, the way I train.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There's no one trained like us at all. In any camp I've ever been in, and I mean any camp. 8, 9, 10. I always say to Nigel, never worry about the other opponent. We don't look at tapes and things like this. Let them worry about us. If they've trained as hard as us and they've got as much skill as what we've got, it's going to be a cracking fight.
I can become world champion because I'm dedicated, I'm very hungry, and I think, you know, I've got the will to win. You know, I don't want to be second to nobody. You know, when the going gets tough, I'll be there, mate.
I can't see anyone stopping Nigel the way he's going at the moment. No one. The way he trains very hard, he's very dedicated. He's still learning, of course, but every single fight he has, he learns. And when he goes into the ring, as far as I'm concerned, it's not if he's going to win, it's how soon he's going to win.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
We come in and we spend about 10, 15 minutes stretching out. All sorts of different stretching exercises that I've worked out for him to make us quick. Then we do about 8 rounds shadow boxing. We do our ground work, which is one night's PE, one night's weights, one night's agility work. So he's got all-round fitness all the way around, you know? I hold him back from sparring. So after he's done so much work to fight, he feels like whoever he's going to get in there with is going to get some of it because he hasn't been allowed to spar. And that's when you let him go, and it's like letting a tiger out, and then, wow, he's in there.
Looking already like a matter of time. He's all over the place again. He doesn't know where to go here.
Oh, that's it. He stopped it, the referee. Quite right. 1 minute exactly in the second round, and the Indian doesn't like that at all. He's sending up a few distress smoke signals there, but the referee was absolutely right. He was really taking his stick there, Jim.
Yeah, a correct decision. At least Prince gave Benn a few problems, but he never really gave him any serious problems, and it was always just a matter of the big punches getting through, and then it would be all over.
I just like aggressive fighters. I think, you know, if you're going to be a champion, you've got to be aggressive. You can't go in there half-hearted, you know, all this, you know, Queensbury rules, whatever they call it. You know, you've got to go in there and you want to hurt, you've got to go in there and hurt someone. That's your intention. You've got to go in there and you want to be number one. Not all this jab business. You want to look at Tyson. When he gets in there, he wants to rip their heads off. Would I like to fight? Not Mike Tyson, that's for sure. Because, I mean, I might get a big payday, but I don't know if I'm going to spend the money.
I know how much to push Nigel and how much not to push him. As I say, them other fellas in America, we're not frightened of the guy over there, and that's for sure.
If I am going to be number one, you know, at the end of the day, that's who I've got to fight in America. Because that's the last stop. At the end of the day, that's where I want to go. Make my money and secure my life. It's not only just, you know, a training friendship. He's just like my dad. We're like boyfriend and girlfriend as well. That's how close we are. We've got a lovely relationship together. Sometimes he annoys me, but I want to do it. I want to give it to him because, you know, he's giving me everything, so I'm going to give him everything.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
I know for a fact Brian's going to make me world champion because of the way he trains me.
19, 20.
At the moment, Nigel's having a fight of mum. It's hard work, he trains hard, but I think definitely he'll be world champion within 3 years.
Number one. Number one.
Tough.